branch location with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you, Kasasa?
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Hi, my name is Dr. Katina Simmons. I'm the optometrist and the new owner of Griswold Eye Care, formerly the office of Dr. Joel Zuckerbrand. I would like to welcome you and your family to make an appointment today for an eye exam. Even though the name has changed, we are still providing the same family-friendly eye care as Dr. Z. We are located at 8 North Main Street in Jewett City. You can also find Griswold Eye Care on Facebook and send us a message. Don't forget that eye exams correlate to your whole body health too. It's not just new glasses and contacts. So come see me, Dr. Katina Simmons, at the all-new Griswold Eye Care, formerly Dr. Zuckerbrand. Hope to see you soon.
Your community radio, live from Main Street.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning and 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Like they always say things that aren't stupid usually. And when they are stupid, it's funny.
I know you're not in a good mood.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're mad at me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
Tell
not.
you're mad at me.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not mad. This is New Year. I'm not getting mad.
You are mad. That's
No,
the thing.
I'm
You can't hide it.
I'm not
That's
getting
the
mad.
thing.
I'm not getting mad. No. So it's a new year. New Year's resolution. Don't pick on Mike Minarski.
Well, you can be a little rough on me sometimes.
I'm not picking on you. New Year, 23. That's it.
Did you tell your wife that? Did she laugh at you?
Yeah.
It's like, ha, 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 ha. Sure, you're not.
She laughed at Monday.
Did she?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because I came home. What are you doing here?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. So here's the story: is that on Christmas, the actual holiday, Monday, Paul asked me, are you coming in? Yeah, of course. Ain't no holiday. We're coming in on Monday. So we came in. So this Monday, 2 days ago, I didn't come in, and it's the New Year's holiday. And I said, well, it's a holiday. And he goes, well, you didn't tell me anything. I said, I didn't. So I always do something that, does warrant you being PO'd at me about something. So, but anyway, here we are. It's Wednesday.
That was Monday. This is Wednesday.
Wow, you got a whole new outlook on things.
I do. It's a new year.
Wow, new year, new you, new us, new me. Wow. Yeah, it'll come out. That's what they call them, Januaries. In January, everybody has these New Year's resolutions, but in February,
yeah, we'll be able to diet.
But you know what else we're doing in 20? You know what else we're still doing in February?
What's that?
Instead of our New Year's resolution,
What's that?
we're still writing 2022 on our checks.
Oh, yeah. Actually, did I have to write it? No, I didn't have to write a check. I did it. I did it already. Yeah, I did it last year, so I haven't had to write a check this year.
Yeah, write many.
Yeah.
I don't write many. I think I write
No.
1 or 2 a month.
There's some places that they don't have online. Excuse me. So you have to either send them a check or send them a credit card number.
Gotcha. Do you ever look at the year, the number that we're in,
Yeah.
and go, what are people going to think in 100 years from now?
Yeah.
Because, we can think of oh, what about 1923? What 1923 was like? Are people going to look and go, oh, back in 2023, man, they didn't know squat. You know, boy, that technology they had was so archaic.
Yeah. Yeah. Just think of the cars they had in 1923.
Exactly.
Model A's. Open. Everything was open.
Imagine what they're going to have in 100 years from now.
To be nothing on the ground, to be up in the air.
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean, we won't be here. We'll all be paws up. But, you
Of course,
know, I mean,
be dust in the wind.
be
Be fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
That's the new thing now. Yeah.
Speaking of fertilizer, there was a lot of poo smell right after
Oh,
Christmas. You notice
Jesus.
that? They were spreading manure already.
Oh, Jesus. I think the guy got back at everybody.
Well, I think what it was is that it was warm. So they were able to get out and do
Oh, man, this stink. Oh,
it.
God.
Like 3 days. Now it's so I don't.
Yeah,
unless you're
I
used
really
to it.
can't smell it now. It's kind of like done, but yeah, it's pretty bad. What the hell are they feeding those cows?
Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Victoria. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
Really, what do you think about like 21, 23? What do you think they're going to have the same look at us as we do? As like wow, 1923.
They'll be doing a documentary on 2023.
Everybody will have implanted masks at that point.
Yeah. So,
And they won't be super MAGA anymore. They'll be incredible MAGA, and they'll have capes.
yeah.
Oh,
The woke year 2023.
yeah, the year we all woke up.
Yeah.
There was a guy, and talk about conspiracy theories. There was a kid online by the name of Max Laughlin. And this is about 5 years ago, and he had an incredible brain.
Yeah.
He'd already graduated, already been through college and received a master's, and he was like 14.
Wow.
Yeah, and all he talked about was different universes and the multiverse theory and all this stuff. Now nobody can find the kid.
Yeah.
Now it's like, is he gone?
Yeah.
Maybe he slipped into another universe. Maybe he was a time traveler. Who knows?
Wow. Yeah, hopefully 2023 isn't going to be as bad as 22, but I think we're not going to come out of it that easy. I mean,
Yeah.
gas tax is back up again, 5 cents a gallon now. It's going to continue to rise every month now until it's back up to full steam. I noticed gas is up to what, 329?
229, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mentioned that to Melissa today. So
Yeah.
they're back up again.
fuel oil though, like they delivered fuel oil for me, it was like 381.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I got fuel oil and it was 411. Jesus.
Mhm.
You know, it's like I bought it at 550, and then like a week later it was like 370. I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm thinking, all right, I got to buy some more, and it's back up to over 4 again. So it's like,
No, I just
win.
got it. It was 381. Just got it. Just came Monday.
weird because I pretty much got the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, Laura says everything will be AI then.
Mm.
We talk about conspiracies and that kind of stuff. Some of it, it's really far-fetched. Some of it is like, maybe, could be. Do you remember when we had a Time Travel Thursday? When we had Joe?
Yeah.
Or whoever that character was?
Yeah.
Who's gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Don't even know where he went. No,
He's in 2027
2030.
or 2030.
2030.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had him on for what? I don't know, about a few months.
Yeah.
Joe would come on a Thursday,
Yep.
which Joe wasn't even his real name.
No.
But I don't know anything about the guy. So anyway,
He's quite the character.
he was quite the character. I talked to him on the phone one day and he said, "Do you believe what I'm saying?" And it's like, I said, "Well, if I believe anybody, it's you," because he was very good.
He was good.
He was very good.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is that we'll talk about things that we normally talk about, whether it's town stuff or just basic stuff in the news here in the morning. And do you know that on our YouTube page, the most requested stuff is Joe.
Really.
Yeah.
People want to know what's going on in the future.
those time travel videos that
Yeah.
the guy was on,
Yeah.
still gets hits. My email goes bing, 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 bing.
Wow.
Comments
Well,
from Joe the Time Traveler.
people are interested and wanting to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sometimes you're better off not knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think I don't personally. I think this year is not going to be any better than last year.
See, I thought 2022 was a fairly good year.
All depends how you looked at it.
Well, we bought a house. I mean, for us,
Well,
you know,
personally,
we started doing better here.
yeah, but I don't think that. I think a lot
my
of
grandson was born, which was
yeah.
epic,
That's
amazing.
yeah. Mhm.
So I think it's like anything else, Paul. You know, I mean, some people have good years, people have bad years. I mean, the year before, not so good.
Yeah.
But last year was pretty good. And I think it's really a lot of it is your outlook. I really think a lot of it is your outlook on things. If you have a positive outlook on things, I think you're going to have more of a positive experience. But if you're gonna be, you know, oh, woe is me, I really believe that you're going to be, oh, woe is me. You're going to have that kind of year. Even, and I hate to say this, but it's like people that are sick all the time. I think it's my personal thought. I think it's because they want to be sick.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, for whatever reason, they like whether it's the attention or whatever, but I think you can actually make yourself physically
No,
ill.
I think you can. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you think that you can will yourself to be sick? I think you can.
Yeah. I guess you could.
Huh?
Slightest pain, and all of a sudden you start exaggerating and think you got this wrong with you and that wrong with you. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
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 I don't know. I just keep telling myself I don't have time to be sick. I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
So what happens? I don't. It's very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Although I've had a little bit of cough,
Yeah.
lately, but nothing serious, you know, compared to what a lot of people have, you know, or have been going through.
Yeah.
So I consider myself.
Yeah, I think
fortunate.
the coughing thing is back again. It was there last year. I've had a cough now for probably a good 2.5 weeks. Just comes on, start coughing, then it stops.
You too, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't get
me
rid of
too.
it. It's the same thing that happened last year. Same thing. Yep. And
it's not COVID. I mean,
no, it's not.
I'm good. I'm fine with that, you know,
No,
but it's just something.
It's just something that goes around. So I don't know.
Daryl said, I wish I could be sick, I guess, so he could take a day off.
Well, isn't he the owner of the company? He can just take a freaking day off.
He could.
He just wants to.
Could.
Yeah. Call it a holiday. Take the day off.
So Victoria says, I think economically 2022 was bad for many. It isn't just the prices that went sky high. Investments have lost significant value.
I don't even like when my my financial statement comes in.
There was a press release from the Connecticut State Police 2 days ago, talking about how there have been a lot of scams related to cryptocurrency.
Well, yeah,
there's a lot of that.
Yep.
I know for my own self, when it was riding high, I bought some crypto.
Oh, I still have some.
You know, so do I.
Ain't worth a crap, but
no, they've lost like 75, 80%.
Oh yeah.
It's just falling through the
and you know, and a lot of places are, and it's funny, a lot of places are doing things with Bitcoin. Matter of fact, I think Big Y has something with Bitcoin. I thought I saw a sign up in front of Bitcoin. Yeah.
I know a lot.
I think you can get your bottle returns in Bitcoin or something.
Really?
I think so.
I know there are a lot of places. There are a couple of convenience stores. I know one or two in Griswold / Jewett City, and one in Lisbon that have Bitcoin or crypto ATMs.
Oh,
where you can buy it right through the ATM or sell it right through the ATM for a fee.
I don't think I'd want to buy it.
Huh?
Not now.
No,
No, hell no. It keeps dropping.
even no, it's kind of leveled off. I mean,
Yeah.
do you buy it now and hope, or you know, see, you never know, because there's that old theory, right? You know, what goes up must come down, and what goes down must go back up again.
I just,
So
yeah, one time one of them was up to like $400. Now I think it's like $78 or something like that. So
what are you talking about?
one of the cryptos
I don't know which ones you have. So.
Ethereum.
Ethereum was like bouncing between
Yeah, it
12
was
and
pretty
13.
good. Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
up to 4,000.
Yeah.
It was up to $4,000 a coin.
Yeah.
And now it's, dumped to about 1,200, 1,300.
Crap.
You're going to make me look.
Yeah,
I'm going to look right now.
mess with it. Yeah.
So I don't know. Has anybody else messed with crypto?
Mm. Yeah.
A lot of people do, and they won't admit to it.
Yeah. Like,
It's like, no, I didn't do that. I'm not going to buy that. As they look at
I'm
their
just glad I
crypto
never
statement.
invested a lot of money into it. It was just like playing around, play money.
Yeah. So like Ethereum is at 1252.
Yeah.
And it's going through a little bit of a surge.
Oh, wow. That'll last like a couple of hours and it'll be gone again. I don't even bother
It's
looking.
1204.
I don't even bother looking anymore. It's, one day
let's
it'll
see.
surprise me and maybe it'll be worth something.
Yeah, but you know what I have found out? And I think I've shown you this too, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that have seen this. But like if you look at the graphs of crypto and how they move up and down the pricing.
Yeah.
It all follows Bitcoin.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin's up, they're all up.
Yeah.
There's very rare that you're going to find a bunch of cryptocurrencies that are trending up when Bitcoin is down.
They don't trend up too much these days.
Huh?
They don't trend up too
No.
much these days. That's for sure.
Disco Daryl says I sold all mine and helped my kid get an apartment.
Wow.
So
Well, he must
there
have
you
made a
go.
few bucks. There has been people who have made a lot of money when it first came out. Yeah, they
People
bought
made money in junk bonds
yeah,
too.
yeah, they bought it, got out quick, made a lot of money. Of course, now the government wants to tax you.
Oh, what a surprise!
Yeah. So, but
Big surprise there, Paul.
I'm not worried. I lost money anyway. So, yeah.
I have like 120 bucks.
No, I don't even have that.
And I just let it sit there, and it goes.
Yeah.
Doesn't no real gains.
Yeah,
no
better
real
off
losses,
just
kind of
leave it
status
alone.
quo.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what's a good investment these days? Because then you have the people that are the doomsday preppers. Like buy gold, buy silver.
Yeah. Everybody's buying gold and silver.
So
Yeah. I don't know.
because fiat money, cash,
Yeah.
seems like it has like no value.
Yeah. Like I tell you, I know people who have taken money out of their financial savings and put it in the bank. Just took it out. I mean, took the hit and put it in the bank because of the investments going down like they did. At least in the bank, you're not getting anything for it. But again,
You're not losing either.
You're not losing either. You always put it back. Yeah. So
Tim says crypto is a fad transfer to the cannabis industry.
that's
I
new.
mean, look at it as an investment, not at what cannabis is
Yeah.
or isn't.
Legal now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's legal. I think there's going to be a dispensary opening up somewhere pretty soon.
Not
I
sure.
saw something in local. They're going to be opening up a dispensary. Yeah.
What, in Connecticut?
Yeah. Local somewhere. Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be Grizzled.
It's not going to be Griswold, but somewhere.
Let's see.
So I wonder if that throws out the medical marijuana cards now. No need to have them.
Wow. Look at this. Whoa. You talking about Willimantic, maybe?
Is that where it is?
They got a cannabis store in Willimantic. Fine Fettle Dispensary.
There you go. Which is fairly close. Yeah.
It's funny that when you look up dispensary or cannabis, CBD places come up.
Well, yeah. But I don't think they're going to be allowed to. Wonder what's going to happen with the CBD industry now that cannabis is legal. People are still going to buy CBD, maybe because maybe they don't want the THC. What is it?
THC.
Yeah, could be.
All right. So here are the state medical marijuana facilities.
Okay.
New Haven, Brantford, Westport, Groton. They actually have 4 of that. That company owns 4 of them. Groton, Hartford, Milford, and Stamford. Waterbury has one.
There's one in Uncasville.
There's Uncasville. Willimantic, Newington, another one. There's more than one in Stamford. How you like that?
Big city. Big
Windsor,
city.
Torrington, Milford, Danbury, Uncasville.
Yeah. Well, Uncasville's been there.
Meriden and Bristol again.
Uncasville's been there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fairly new.
But I think the new one you're talking about is the one that's in Willimantic.
Yeah, that's strictly the
But
new
those are
one.
medical. Those are medical marijuana dispensaries.
Those have been around for a while.
But what about cannabis stores?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw something that was going to open. One was going to open fairly close within the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure where it is, but I thought I saw something. Yeah.
Tim said in the old Mr. Biggs building. Okay.
Wow, that's a big cannabis store. Holy
Mr. Biggs.
crow, wow.
At the state level, it's legal, but not federally. Yes. And Killingly is getting one. A dispensary or a store? There's a difference.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
Maybe the Mr. Big store is not only, it's going to be a growing factory along with a dispensary because that's pretty good size. You could actually grow marijuana in there and have a store up front.
Victoria says the one in Willimantic is becoming recreational as well. So
there you go.
So there's recreational and there's medical. The ones I read off are medical marijuana facilities.
Yeah, those have been around for a while.
Well, what's the difference in the marijuana? I guess,
Nothing. I would think it's selling the same
Where are
stuff.
they getting it?
Same, well,
You see what I mean? That's my point.
whether the medical guys get it, same thing.
Right.
What's the difference between medical and recreation? Nothing.
It's
just how you name
the
it.
state's making money off of it.
Oh, absolutely. Although my understanding is I thought that I don't know how this is going to work because I thought that you couldn't use a credit card. They wouldn't take the money in the bank. You had to store the money in your own store. There's something with the money that the banks wouldn't take it. Yeah. Thought that was some situation with the way the dollars are kept.
Jennifer says there are some medical dispensaries that have been granted the license to now be hybrid, meaning medical and just regular retail.
Well, like I say, what's the difference between a marijuana is marijuana, whether it's when you're taking it for medical or, you don't think that the medical people are taking it for fun?
Yeah. Let's see here. The Botanist in Montville. That's one we. I guess that's not a medical marijuana dispensary. I guess that's a retail store.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, Jennifer, that's what you're putting up here. The retail stores.
That's a pretty busy store.
Well, no, this is I'm sure it's busy, but I mean, it's a different one. This is not the. Victoria says because it's not federally legal, there were issues with banking, I believe, that has been resolved.
So they couldn't they couldn't put the money in the bank. It was stored on site. Yeah. Something to do with the banks.
All right. Jennifer says that the ones that she just listed are hybrid. There are 9, and they'll be able to sell on January 10th.
Which is not too far away. Mm-hmm. It's like 5 days from now. This is the 4th? Nope. This is the 4th.
It's the 4th today.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's coming.
Were you a stoner?
No.
No?
No.
No, I wasn't either. Never was.
No.
My mother was the biggest stoner I knew.
Yeah. Well, depends what you like, I guess.
My mom was she was very the way she described it is that she never ever talked about it as just being like, I'm gonna get baked or that kind of stuff. You hear kids say, I'm gonna bake, I'm gonna wake and bake, or if it's Michael J. Fox, we're gonna shake and bake. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Too soon. She would say that she was strictly relaxing after a long night at work. So, they would come home, at 11 o'clock, and they would roll and do their thing.
Mhm.
But it was never, ever presented to me, as some kind of sensationalistic street drug or anything.
Yeah.
So, but it just never.
Yeah. Well,
it's funny because what I find with people that enjoy cannabis,
yeah,
are like, why don't you enjoy cannabis? Come on, I don't know. I don't
know.
I just don't. It's not that I like it or don't like it. I just don't.
Yeah. Well, they're already starting to.
And I'll bet you there are people in there listening and watching us right now that smoke it on a regular basis.
I'm sure.
But they won't say it because it's like, I don't know how society's going to look at it still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, whatever, fine.
It's probably a lot of older generation that's smoking it.
It's like Horton Hears a Who, it's like, we're here.
Yeah.
Nobody knows until somebody blows the whistle.
Yeah. Well, hey, to each his own. They want to smoke it. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Yeah.
All right. Now, Tim says that money from cannabis money cannot be deposited in banks due to FDIC coverage, but Jennifer says that was just resolved. Or Victoria said that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of them were storing the money in, and I didn't know if you could play with a credit card either. Wasn't sure.
Huh?
I'm not even sure if you could pay with a credit card. It was all cash transactions.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know about.
But yeah, I know that the banking thing was, yeah. Well, when Amazon starts selling it, then
Mail order.
Mail order.
You know what? It's going to get to the day, mark my words, where you can stop at a gas station, get yourself a bag of chips, get yourself a soda, get yourself a pack of cigarettes. Let me get a couple of them dubs.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Will the liquor stores start selling it?
They probably will. Yeah.
Okay.
Although they're probably going to get competition from, right now it's so strict with the rules and regulations that I don't think right now you'll see liquor stores selling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they sell cigarettes, but they don't. I don't think you're going to find them selling marijuana at the bar.
I've seen people walking by my house smoking it.
Yeah. There's nothing because it's legal.
Right. But before it's like, so it's a little odd to see it. I'm not against it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
To each their own, but
Yeah. But it's not legal in every state.
no,
So
that's true.
So we
And
know
it's not legalized federally.
no. So you got to make sure when you're traveling that if you have it on you, that you make sure that you're not crossing any state lines that not
Mhm.
allow you to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fly to Russia,
Well, no, they will arrest you and take it.
says
You know.
Brittany Griner.
Well, unfortunately, they're making her out to be a hero, which I think is wrong.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, she went through some crap. She broke the law in that
She
country.
broke the law in a different country, and they have different scales of punishment than we do here.
Correct. And yeah, she went through it, but they called her a political prisoner and all this other stuff. But, she still broke the law and they're making her a hero. I don't think she's a hero.
No.
At all.
No. She's standing for the pledge yet?
All I heard was that she was going to do everything in her power to see what she could do to make sure that the Marine got home. She was going to use her celebrity status to try to get him to come home.
Yeah, but is she going to stand up for?
I don't know. I don't know.
For the national anthem.
I don't know.
Because if she doesn't, I say send her ass back.
I don't know what she's going to do.
That's just me. But...
I know. I think a lot of people right now are.
Thanks, Joe.
I think a lot of people are looking at that. We'll see what happens. But there's nothing going on right now where there's any basketball as far as professional level going on in this country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the WNBA is off until May.
What's going on with the college stuff? I mean,
the college one that's going on.
No, I know that, but is there any?
The only thing I heard
pullback on that?
There was recently there was a school that played UConn, and I forget what the hell it was. It was a school about a couple of games ago where they refused to come out to stand for the flag.
You're talking about a girls or a boys game?
Girls game.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
Yeah. Usually the college kids are pretty much okay with it, but there was one college they refused to come out on the floor,
which is strange because I would have thought that the college kids would be the ones that would be against it.
No,
with the woke mentality.
Yeah, but no, there was one school
and all that stuff.
Because somebody made a couple comments about the one school that never came out to stand for the flag or still come up with a national anthem. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the WNBA does this year because I think a lot of people are sick of them not coming out. You know, let's get back to reality here. Let's see if they come out. So if they don't, I mean, people are going to just keep leaving them.
Jennifer says dispensaries do not typically take credit cards because cannabis is still illegal at the federal level. This means that banks and credit card companies won't allow marijuana-related transactions to be facilitated over their network. That's why there are typically ATMs in the lobbies of those facilities.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, as long as they're selling Girl Scout cookies outside them dispensaries, they'll make a million.
Yeah.
Bring a truckload of cookies because they'll be selling them.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get some Samoas?
Yeah, I get some special cookies.
Tagalongs. Oh God. Girl Scouts selling edibles.
They can't. They're under 18. They're under 21. They can't do it.
But moms and dads can.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah.
Hi, I'm a Girl Scout troop leader. Now the kids can't do this, but new Girl Scout edibles.
Yeah. Chewies.
Chewies.
Yeah. Have some chewies. Yeah.
Try new lemon zinger.
Yeah.
Whoa. Jennifer says, but they do take cryptocurrency. So
wow. I don't think I would want to do anything with cryptocurrency.
Well, supposedly it's a private transaction.
Yeah.
You know, untraceable.
Supposedly.
That's why scammers want you to be paid in crypto. I know somebody that actually has they build websites. It's local. They're local people.
Yeah.
And they get paid in crypto.
Wow.
Yeah. Would you want to get paid in crypto now?
No, I think I get paid in crypto working here.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
But no, seriously.
I know. I wouldn't want to.
Would you take it? I mean, if you were of working age and you were in the middle of your career, would you accept your pay in cryptocurrency?
Hell no.
Okay. Why?
Time you got at a bank, you probably would have lost half of it.
Would you accept payment in Amazon stock?
Maybe. I'd be a little different.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if, there are, of course, different stock purchase programs and stuff like that you can get involved in.
Yeah.
Either through your employer, if they offer it, and privately. But what if companies started offering stock packages as primary compensation?
Well, keep in mind that a lot of big companies pay their executives they get stock options.
Right. But what about for primary compensation?
If you want, you can purchase stock. In other words, I used to buy stock when I worked for Northeast. I used to buy it every week. I would take so much money out of my paycheck and I would buy stock.
Yeah.
Towards, then if I reached a certain amount, then they put it into my fund. Yeah. So I used to buy it all the time.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If somebody said to me, "Hey, you know what? We want you to come and stream our event."
Yeah.
And I will give you X amount in Bitcoin, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
I'd probably do it.
Yeah. No.
You want to know why?
No.
It's that theory. What goes down must come back up.
Back up again. Yeah.
So, $500 in crypto,
Yeah.
Today could be, but then again,
Yeah.
I could swing that into $500 in Apple stock.
Yeah. When you're ready for retirement, it'll be worth $550
If I'm lucky.
if you're lucky. Yeah. Yeah.
But you see what I mean, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there are options now. I'll give you $400 in Dogecoin.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
I would buy Ethereum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the one I have, and I've had it for a long, long time.
I think the thing is that I think we know that the currency is going digital. It's going to go digital
Eventually.
right? And I mean, come on, how many people use cash now?
Yeah.
Not many.
No.
I mean, they're using digital currency. If you think about it, it's not really a digital currency, but those debit cards are all run through a digital network.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You look at your ledger
Yeah.
in your bank.
Yeah.
It's no different than looking at a cryptocurrency statement. It's just what's worth more.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people pay off with their debit cards now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I think you're going to see another resurgence in crypto,
Yeah.
but through reputable sources.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see more and more banks get into crypto.
Yeah.
There already are.
There are some, but I don't think there's a lot of people that are interested in getting into crypto at the moment. There's nothing there that says to me, go after crypto.
Not right now.
Yeah. Nothing right now. Yeah.
You never know.
Well,
Did it say to him that 5 years ago? No.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get crypto. No.
Yeah.
Because Bitcoin was down to when it first started out, it came out $500, $600, $700 a coin.
It was up to like 50 grand at one time.
70.
70.
It hit 70 and then dumped.
Yeah.
Victoria says, I would rather use cash. I am more careful with my spending. It's too easy to swipe a card.
That is true if you have cash.
Okay.
That
So
is-
let's look at it. Let's look at it another way.
Yeah.
What is another organization or what other organizations that kind of do the same thing, that they don't want you to use cash? You don't use cash to purchase their products. You can't.
No, you can't.
No. Tell me what business you can't buy. You can't buy it with cash.
Amazon.
No. Casinos.
Oh, casinos.
You sit at a table,
Yeah.
you're buying chips.
Yeah, you buy chips or the slots take cash
Right, but it turns it into credits,
and then you get cash back.
which you can redeem.
Yeah.
But the thing is you can't, like, if you're at a blackjack table,
Yeah.
you can't put a $50
No,
bill
you
down in
can't.
that circle.
No, you can't.
Right. And the reason or the mentality is that you have these chips.
Yeah.
It's not really money, is it?
No.
It is, but it's easier to put it up there because it's not. Because I'll tell you right now, I really honestly believe if you sat at a table with $1,000 in 50s, you would spend a lot less at that table than if you would have had the chips.
No, that's true. Yeah, because you can be a little cautious with that money that's in your hand.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're jiggling these
Chips in
chips
your
in your hand, it's like,
How much?
this is not $1,000. This is just, I'm playing poker with my buds at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is it any different? No.
Hmm.
It's the same thing. It's all how you look at it.
Yeah.
It's like, paying cash. Victoria said that, she just says when I bought my car, they weren't amused that I paid cash.
Oh, it's just fortunate.
If you have that ability, then
yeah,
great.
it's fortunate you can buy cash for your car. That's a good point. Mm. Mm.
So
a lot of people can't do that.
Huh?
A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
They take it out for 4 or 5 years. So yeah. So
You see what I mean? There's a lot of, I don't know, you can call it misdirection or something like that. But think about it. If you have the cash in your hand, you have the chips in your hand.
what the hell was that?
Is that your phone?
Not mine. Your phone.
Where'd that come from? What the hell?
Somebody getting back at you.
I don't even know where that came from.
Somebody's after you.
No, it's all of a sudden, enjoy my 7-day preview of Apple Music.
Oh, yeah. They're trying
Out of nowhere.
They're trying to give it away. Nobody. They're trying to give it away. Nobody wants it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the guy that's almost 60. Let's play gangster rap. He'll subscribe.
Yeah. Apple's been trying to really push their music, but nobody's buying it.
Daryl just said Peaches must be in the building. For those of you who don't know who Peaches is a guy named James that runs around Jewett City on his bike. And he's still around. I'm surprised.
He's around.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, he's still here.
He hasn't gone to where, because usually in the wintertime, you don't see him
Yeah, he's gone.
at all.
Yeah, he's here.
But he's around. He's got a big old tube Bluetooth speaker, and he blasts it everywhere he goes.
Yep.
And he's on the spectrum. He's a harmless kid. Well, he's not
Yeah.
a kid. He's like 28. But, and I told him, I said, James, I said, look, you're nobody cares that you're listening to this music. The problem is you're making everybody else listen to it too.
Yeah. Yeah. He goes everywhere. I was up on top by VFW the other day.
Huh?
He was up on a hill by VFW.
Well, apparently that's where
He goes everywhere.
He lives up by you.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He lives up by you.
Oh, well.
You like that, Peggy? All of a sudden, my phone just went boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Apple's having a hard time getting rid of you. Nobody wants to buy it.
What's that?
Apple. Yeah.
They're not selling it right now. I'm not.
I don't know. I get those things too. I don't want any part of Apple.
I just kind of pulled Amazon out of a hat, just because it's the first one that came to mind. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
But would you take it if you were in business? You're right. And you were selling widgets.
Yeah.
All right. And you had some pretty heavy hitters, local business people that bought your widgets, and you had a couple of national accounts, and they said, hey, Paul, it might save us a little bit of money. It could make you a little bit of money or whatever. But you have to think about it, of course. Just let us pay you in crypto. Do you flat out say no, or do you at least look at it?
I think I would look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to see. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is some way to make money that way. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that was my point.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Would you
be foolish not to?
Right. But even if you didn't, even if you did take it and took it and just sold it right away.
Yeah. But the problem is, in order to have crypto, you don't have it in your hand.
You don't have cash either. You have a debit card.
So I got to have a crypto card. Do they make crypto cards?
No, you could transfer it right from your phone. You know that. You've done that.
Yeah.
Just as easy.
I don't think walking into one of the local breakfast places, whether you could say, hey, I'm going to pay you in crypto.
Well,
I don't know how you.
Maybe no, but I bet you there are some that do.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
The Dallas Mavericks, they take crypto. They take Dogecoin as a purchasing option for their merchandise.
Yeah.
That's Mark Cuban.
Yeah, well, he's into that. Yeah.
Is he stupid?
Probably not. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
You would hope.
We can say all these guys are stupid, right? You know, but here's a hot button. Elon Musk. Is he stupid?
I don't know. He's got a lot of money.
How do you get the money? He made some pretty damn smart business decisions.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can say he's maybe eccentric, but is he stupid? So you have all these people that are successful businessmen and businesswomen, and they're taking it, and they're taking crypto.
Yeah.
Are they stupid for doing it?
Probably not. They know what they're doing.
Maybe.
I personally right now, because I don't have any need to take it. I don't have a business, so I'm not going to take it crypto. But
I'm just putting.
I know.
I'm just putting out food for thought. You know, it's like, you know, maybe there's a bunch of people out, you know, and it's a movement saying don't use crypto. Why? Because maybe the rich people are buying it up.
Well, you know, I think crypto right now is taking a bad name because this guy swindled everybody out of all this money. So, you know, so I don't think right now people are that crazy into crypto.
I'm not. I told you I have $100.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
yeah, but
so-
a lot of these people got millions tied up.
Right, but I'm the way I'm talking. I'm really just putting out like what ifs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying this is exactly what I do or I don't do.
Yeah.
Because what I do or don't do doesn't matter.
Right.
It's just for a purpose of conversation.
Oh, well.
Let's see here. Let's see. Richard. Morning, Richard. How are you? It says Sly Stallone summed it up. Crypto perfect in Tulsa King, which I believe is a movie.
That's a series.
He said, "You can't touch it. You can't put ketchup on it. Not interested."
Yeah.
Victoria said that somebody wanted to pay her for a puppy in crypto. She declined. And Daryl says, if Musk is in, I am definitely out.
Wow.
Okay. You may not like him.
Doesn't sound like
You
he
may
does.
not like his personal ideals, but you cannot at all incriminate him for his business decisions.
Right.
His business decisions. I mean, the man anteed up $45 billion for a social network.
Yeah.
Is it because he was stupid? Where'd he get that money? Because he was just flat lucky? You're not lucky 45 billion times.
No. Matter of fact, Daryl, there's a new Tesla on its way. You're going to get the super duper model. Take care of Mr. Musk.
There's a new brand of cars out. Seriously, it's called Genesis. Have you seen those?
Yeah, Sam's electric car.
Yeah. You know who makes them? Hyundai.
Oh, well,
It's Hyundai. It's a Hyundai brand.
Oh,
Just like Infinity is Nissan.
Infinity is Nissan.
Yeah. And then Acura is Honda.
Yeah,
There's others, but
yeah. Volkswagen is Audi. Yeah.
Musk business decisions are turn and burn. Okay. That's like the stock market.
Hmm.
Buy, sell, buy, sell. Is it stupid? Or were they just smarter than us? See, we can sit here and go, I don't like this and I don't like that. Or are we just jealous? Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah.
See, I say stuff like this, and people go, what are you talking about? all I'm doing is just bringing up, like, what ifs. Okay, Daryl, I'm going to pass this back on you. He said he made his money on you. You are doing the same thing, just at a different level. So am I.
Yeah.
We're selling a product. You're selling a service. You're making your money off of them. It's the same thing. I'm not saying because I'm not exploiting people. I'm not saying you're exploiting.
Yeah.
At the Healthy Computer,
Yeah.
School Street, Jewett City.
Well, he's done some good things with his money. As far look what he did for Ukraine. He put a satellite or something up there for him so they could have Wi-Fi so they can communicate in Ukraine. Plus he's done the space thing. Here,
I'm not sitting here saying Musk is the greatest thing since or the neatest thing since napkins.
No,
I'm not. What I'm saying is that the man has billions of dollars, and did he do it because he was stupid?
No.
Did he get it because he was stupid?
No, he got
Probably not.
He got it because he was a smart business
Bill
guy.
Gates.
Yeah.
You may not like him.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here, patting him on the back either.
No.
It's just how'd they get there?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Daryl, you're not exploiting people. We know that.
Yeah.
But you're selling a service just like we are here technically.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you can't survive unless somebody pays you to do your service.
Exactly. If it wasn't for the virus, he wouldn't be in business.
Says, look at Musk's dealings a bit deeper. Is he stupid? No. He just rips off ideas and people. Okay. Welcome to America. How many ideas have been ripped off?
Wow.
How many have been repackaged? It's not any different. It's the same thing. He just packaged it better than others.
Yeah.
You can't fault it. You can't fault it. You may not like his ideals. I get that. And that's okay. And I'll never argue, anybody's personal thoughts about that. But he's got that money. He's not in jail.
Nope.
He's not doing anything criminal.
Right.
That we know of.
Right.
And he has all of this money. So we can sit here and chew on sour grapes. Why don't we? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he just had a better idea at the time.
Yep.
And it caught fire.
Well, the old saying, it takes money to make money. So I'm sure he started off just like everybody else.
Money doesn't equal brains. You are correct.
No.
You are absolutely correct.
He had to do something right in order to make the amount of money he had because he wasn't born with all that money.
Exactly.
So,
look, I'm not sitting here, applauding Elon Musk, not applauding Bill Gates or any of these folks. Daryl says I'd rather be poor.
No, he wouldn't.
And ethical.
No, he wouldn't. No.
I love you, Daryl, but I don't agree with you.
Yeah, I think if he was given the opportunity to get $1 billion, he would take it.
So give your Jeep away. Give it to a worthy cause because you want to be ethical. It's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't charge people for your services because you want to be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. We're never going to get there, so we can.
Oh, no.
And
you know what? That's what I like about doing the shows. You can agree to disagree, and you can still play in the same sandbox.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, and I know one thing about Daryl's. We can go ahead and we can disagree.
Yeah.
But he can stop over here. Or I can go over to his shop or something like that, and we'll goof about something totally stupid and unrelated.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree. You and I don't agree on everything.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's some people that do agree with me.
Yeah.
Daryl, nobody's saying that you're not ethical.
No.
I think you're one of the most honest guys in business in town today. And you did earn your Jeep. But this is going and saying that Elon Musk or any other person that's very wealthy didn't earn what they have.
Yeah.
What morals did he give up? He says, if to be a billionaire but have to give up my morals, then no.
I don't know. We don't know what he gave up.
We don't know.
I have no clue.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know. No.
You know, why isn't anybody talking about who's the UFC guy? Dana White. He's got a lot of money. How many people are talking about him smacking his wife on New Year's Eve in Cabo?
Yeah.
It's all over TMZ in different places. Because there's no expectation. There's very low expectation for people with MMA. It's like, so what? He's got an MMA background, you know, and that's what he does. Bam. You think he's going to get penalized or no?
Probably not.
No, there's going to be no repercussions for Dana White.
No.
He came out and said he's embarrassed. It's the wrong thing to do. You never hit a woman. That is correct.
Yep.
I agree. But he did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daryl's mad at me.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
You see what I mean? Like, it's weird because Dana White, who has started, you know, well, actually, he's the front man for, you know, the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's trying to start this slap fighting promotion. Have you ever seen those on YouTube and stuff like that?
No.
Where you have two people kind of like on either side of a like an arm wrestling table. And what they do is they have to slap the other person in the face.
Oh, terrific.
Someone's going to get killed.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria says, who are we to judge his morals? This discussion was about his business interests. Daryl goes, those slap fights are awesome. Someone's going to get killed because have you seen that? There was one I saw. I mean, it was a big burly dude, and this little guy, and the little guy just went, and the other guy, boom, and the guy just crumbled.
Yeah.
I
don't know. What the hell are they going to think of next?
Yeah, that's scary.
That is scary.
Well, it's funny because, you know, I mean, not funny, haha, but ironic that Dana White he's literally gonna start a slap fighting promotion, and his wife slaps him, and he slaps his wife.
Stupid.
If you asked me, it was staged.
Well,
if you want my honest opinion, I think that was staged.
No, could be. I don't know. No clue. Oh well.
Well, Victoria, I think we can all agree to disagree that there are people out there that have moralistic deficiencies. That is just part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it always ties into politics, though. You know, you could look at there are people that, you know, have a problem with Joe Biden. There are just as many people that have a problem with Donald Trump. You know, and of course, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, I am a Republican. I'm a registered Republican currently, you know, but you'll look at the sides. There, you hear people that have a problem with Biden and his decisions and whatever, you know, and what he's maybe connected to. There are other people on the other side about Trump saying the same thing.
They're both the same, except Trump. Trump took a lot from the media, where Biden's not taking a lot from the media. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think we criticize a lot of things out of things we wish we could have done and we didn't do. And I think sometimes we criticize it out of jealousy. I know that I sit back and go, oh, you know, that son of a. But really, what I'm saying, and this has happened to me, and I'm just my own personal feelings. Like, I wish I had that. I wish I would have thought of an electric car. didn't.
No.
Somebody else did.
Did. Yeah. Well,
Victoria says, what I'm saying is that what is Elon doesn't affect my daily life,
of course not.
but Biden does.
Yes, he does.
Okay. But see, Trump did too.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah, they both did.
it's both ways. You know, it just depends on who you're supporting.
Yeah. Right now, I think the way of life we're experienced is a hell of a lot worse under Biden than it was under Trump.
Is that by design?
Could be. I don't know.
There's a lot of different arguments that you could make. You know, is it by design? Is this whole thing by design?
Well,
some people will tell you yes.
you know,
It's the part of the Great Reset.
Yeah. You know,
And Trump is still president.
Yeah. Well,
Daryl, you're right. It's a matter of perspective. That's absolutely it. That's it. But that's why we do the show. You know, to hear what people, you know, what their thoughts are, how they feel about things.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing you.
Until something drastically happens, which could happen under Biden, because I just don't trust him.
Could happen under anybody.
I know, but right now we're under Biden's rules, so
are we?
Well, his administration's rules. We don't know what they're going to get us into. You know.
Yeah.
We don't know. The American people are suffering from the economy, from, you know, we got China we got to worry about. Look at, they just sent warplanes into Taiwan. You know, what does that tell you? We don't know.
Yeah.
You got Putin. I mean, the world's in tough shape.
Right.
We don't know what the hell is
And
going
we're all
on.
pointing fingers.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, we're pointing them at each other.
Well, that's what they want us to do.
Exactly.
You know, they want us to do that.
And who's the puppet master? Is it Biden? I don't think so.
This is administration, the people behind him.
I think it's much bigger than Joe Biden.
Well, it could be. We don't know.
I think it's much bigger than Donald Trump.
We don't really know what's behind, what's bringing this whole thing on.
Huh?
But, you know, I think that the younger folks are going to suffer from this whole thing.
Unfortunately.
In a couple of years, they're going to be the ones that are going to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to have the freedoms that a lot of us has had for many, many, many years. They're not going to have them unless the country turns around, which it might. We don't know. I don't trust anybody in the government at all anymore. And I've always never felt.
Are we
that
talking
way.
about federal government or are we talking about local?
I'm talking federal.
Okay.
But unfortunately, what happens is because nobody trusts the federal government, it's rolling down into the state governments. You know, not that the state governments are crooked. I mean, maybe some of them are, but unfortunately, crap is rolling downhill, and it's making all the politicians look bad. There could be, you know, who the hell knows? Until they all get out of there, nothing's going to change.
And we've all forgotten to mention today, not really, today is the inauguration of Ned Lamont.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That'll be on it. It'll be 12 noon.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to make sure I tune in and watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it, not because I don't care. It's just okay. You're gonna say, okay, I do. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be any different. So
Nah, who cares?
But yeah, at 12 noon he will be.
Yep.
Daryl wants to know what freedoms have we lost.
Let's see. Right now, I can't think off the top of my head, but what would we lost?
Good question.
Well, they tried to control us to make us wear masks. They did that for how long? Which was useless.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they controlled us doing that. And look what they did to the schools.
And I think, again, that's a matter of perspective.
You know, that's what they did to us.
But then again, you have people saying, oh, you know what? It's a good thing.
You know?
It's a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
I have personally not seen any science that has said,
No.
you know, how that was effective.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it makes people feel comfortable.
There are still people walking around with a mask on.
By themselves in a car with the windows up.
Yeah, I've seen people.
That I don't get.
Yeah, I see people still wearing masks. That's fine. That's their. They want to do that. That's fine. I don't care.
Daryl says masks were Trump. Schools were Trump.
No.
This is bigger than Biden. This is bigger than Trump.
Yeah. You can't blame it on one.
No.
Because Biden enforced.
We can all talk scapegoats.
Yeah, Biden enforced it as when he came into office as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't blame one president versus another.
Right.
Yeah. No. Oh.
People lost their jobs because they didn't take a forced vaccine. Military, police, and healthcare workers were hit hard.
Yes, they were. And a lot of the healthcare workers, look what they did. If it wasn't for the healthcare workers and the first responders, a lot of people would have died.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, look what they did to them. Yeah. Yeah. They really stuck it to them, didn't they? I think the military thing now is dead.
Daryl goes on to say everything was closed under Trump. Vaccine was Trump.
Yeah, because people were looking for a vaccine. It would have came in.
I didn't close. Daryl, you didn't close.
No. And who's the one that forced everybody to get it? Biden. He's the one that told the military, either you're in, you get the shot or you're out. Yeah. So you can't just blame one president. It's Washington. And,
yeah, it's a complete, it's not just one person. No. We just choose to pick who the fall guy is.
Yeah. And that's what, and I can understand where Daryl's coming from, but that's his perspective. That's not everybody's perspective.
Jennifer says this boils down to the information that was available at the time that the mandates were created.
Yeah, from the scientists who claim they knew it all, but I think we're coming to find out a lot of the science was a bunch of crap.
Yeah. Daryl, I mean, I understand you don't like Donald Trump. I get it. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But I think it's both.
Sure, it's both.
Not just one.
Yeah.
So I want to go ahead and get off of that for a minute. Forever. And there's a couple of things I want to go ahead and I want to show you guys. I think this is really cool. One of the things that we have transitioned here at SNSN is that if we're not broadcasting sports, we are playing 80s music. And it's fun. So if you're an 80s fan, we would, matter of fact, our app has even been rebranded to We Love the 80s. You can get it for Google and Apple devices. It's all absolutely free. So with that, is kind of moved into a TikTok show that I do at night and stuff with a lot of great people that are in there just to have some fun. And then I met this lady named Jennifer who actually became an author. She's got a bunch of books out, but this right here I thought was really, really cool. And she sent them to me. And this right here, well, they're both coloring books. They're coloring books. And this one right here, of course, it's going to, okay. Totally Rad 80s. And it's all, let's do this.
All right.
Oh, it's the baby new year. Oh, I got to take this off for a minute. Otherwise. Because if I don't, then I won't be able to show. There we go. Totally Rad 80s. It's a coloring book. And there's a lot of cool things in here, that you would remember. Like freeze frame. Just pick up another random page. See the pencils? They used to use pencils, remember, to go ahead and tighten the cassette up. So if you want to know where to get one of these, contact me. I'll let you know. They're very inexpensive, and they're adult coloring books, is what they are. There's Pac-Man, there's Hubert. happened. We're back. I love it when somebody says no picture. I love it when people say no picture. I know. I knew before you do. Because there's a delay. That's like, walking up to somebody on a Monday. It's Monday.
Yep.
Really? Sorry, Kurt. Let's see. Jennifer, there are some scientists that eradicated polio with vaccines. Court, it's a slow erosion of personal freedoms that is done in the name of public safety and political correctness. It is done through incremental changes in regulations and the laws that support them. And Tim says, look out, here comes another COVID variant to include more vaccines.
Yep.
There's that cough.
Yep.
And Daryl goes, oh no, it isn't a not like Trump or like or not like. I am just putting out the dates that these things happened. Biden wasn't president, so why blame him? Not blaming Trump either. It's neither. It's right. Neither of them. And then Kurt says, no picture? Come on, Kurt. So anyway. All right. Paul, thank you very much.
Yep.
Tomorrow, I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you, but I'll be here. Oh, look, he's done. He's like, yeah, screw this.
I'm done.
Have a good day, everyone. Download our app. We love the 80s. Available for Google and Apple devices. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay dry.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more